Who wants to see me do a dual record? Want to see me do a dual record? Like the button. Right, Zwift. We are doing, did that upload? Oh no, power meter battery's low. 68 hours recovery time on my Garmin. So what I do at the moment, I just dual record on the Garmin. I've got a left-sided power meter, so it's not, it is quite accurate, but if the power meter's low, power meter battery's low, it usually goes a little bit strange. So I've got single-sided stages. So there's my afternoon ride. So that is uploaded from my Garmin. What I'm probably going to do is set up a dummy Garmin account or use a Wahoo. I've now got this this file here. So just for ease of use, I just download it from Strava. Don't know if that's the right thing to do. You could go into Garmin Connect. So I'll have to then I'll just delete that file as well, and I have to go into Training Peaks, and I have to go into Garmin Connect and also delete that file. You could just plug it in and I've got a Garmin, an old Garmin there I could just use and not connect it to any. So go onto your profile, go to Analysis, New Data Set over here. I'll leave this one blank. Hopefully this is large enough for you to see. I go to Neokyo Race, which I've just done. My power source is remembered here, so it's the Wahoo Kickr V5. And then you just you assign it to the same one, which I think is all what it, I don't know why that step's there. You can call it something different as well, but I leave it adjusted. So then you add your comparison file. So I go down here, add my afternoon ride, and that is on the stages. And then I can make it public or private, keep it private or public, and go there. So you can see here, this is, you can start it, obviously you can start your dual record late if you forget, but you can start it whenever, and you can crack on and warm down and stuff. So what I normally do, I sort of zoom into something, that's not good, got a little block there. Sticky watts. I usually zoom into something that's quite obvious, so like there. So I've got my two lines here. You can see here I've zoomed right in, so this is like 1 second, another second. The Wahoo Kickr is the power source, which is purple, and the stages is in the sort of blue. So I can see there, so I can go 1, 2, 3. So I am 3 seconds different, so I need to come down to here, and so we have to go onto the stages, which is the light blue, and then we have to offset that by 3, and then it lines up quite nicely. You can reset zoom and go and find somewhere else if you want to go and find somewhere else to have a look. It's a little bit, like I say, it's a little bit dodgy. I did calibrate just before as well. Maybe 2 seconds, so you can just go and try and offset by 2 seconds. Yeah, that's a bit better. Reset zoom. That looks a little bit better. So we come to the start now. I go to the start of the Wahoo Kickr, which is when Zwift starts recording. So you miss all of this fun stuff here. So you can just leave it if you want, but if you want to line it up, I'll go to here. I'll then check. So I'm looking up here. So I'm looking up here at the seconds, okay? So I'll scroll back there to where the purple starts. I'll try and make it as big as possible. It starts at 32 seconds. 32 seconds up here, right? 32. So I'll go into offset the stages by 32. And you can see it sort of brings it to almost the start. I'll go 31 maybe. So I've brought those to the start there. Okay, then if you've carried on and warmed down, obviously it's going to be a little bit different. So you can come and crop the end as well to make it sort of line up nicely. I'll just crop it. So there's something not quite right. I'm a second off somewhere along the line, but it's not going to make too much difference. So I'll go there, both set to 0, and it's 2000. You can see up here, this bit here, it's 2008 seconds. So what I do, again, this is what I do. I followed a few videos, but I kind of, then you find your own way and do which bit you want first. Does the work every day is a school day, does that work for weight and height scales? No, just crop it down a bit, crop it down a bit. So there's a few things, like sometimes it doesn't save and you've got to press save twice and refresh the page. So you can see here my maximum sprint was 821 on the Wahoo Kickr, 820 on the stages. So very, whether it's accurate, who knows, but it's very similar. And we're a little bit off on the stages there by down by 1% average power. and see the watts and what difference it is between the two, and just go along and then see everything there. So that all lines up. So that is public. So if you want to go and look at this, you should be able to go to my profile. Sometimes you might have to refresh the page. You can then go to analysis, and then you'll see it there. So you can go into there and see the analysis. If anyone was dual recording within your race, you can go to, is that tonight? 29th, yep. So you can go to your latest race. And then over here, there will be an analysis button. Hopefully I'm not shooting around the screen too much. And then you'll be able to see who has dual recorded. And you can hit here to see percentage. So it's not a very good example. Well, no one's done it yet, but they're all probably crying on the floor. Let's go to the last Neokyo, and you can see there all the dual records from the race there. So that is how you dual record, I think. I hope that's how I'm doing it. Vivero Asiomo, if you want to send me some power pedals and make it even more accurate, and Wahoo Kicker, if you want to send me a V6 or a Kicker Move, I will gladly test that out because this one is making some noise. I hope you found that helpful anyway.